Two Americans who survived a cartel kidnapping in Mexico are revealing horrifying details about their attack. Latavia Washington McGee and Eric Williams spoke with Anderson Cooper on Tuesday and revealed how gunmen cornered their minivan and killed their friends, Shaeed Woodard and Zindell Brown. An innocent local woman also died. The four U.S. citizens were driving in the Mexican border city of Matamoros on March 3rd when they were ambushed.
We heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us. Zindell was in the back seat. He said, "Don't stop." He saw a gun.
We drove through a few streets and corners until we got back on the main street. And that's when a gang of shooting started. Zindell and Shaeed, they jumped out to run and they were gunned down.
Williams went on to say that's when he jumped out of the driver's side and was shot in both legs. They say the four of them were then loaded into the back of a pickup truck, and at that stage, Brown and Woodard were still alive. 10 to 15 minutes later, they arrived at a house where the kidnappers wore red Diablo masks and put guns to their heads, telling them not to look up.
That's when Shaeed said, "I love y'all, I'm gone." And he died right there.
Those were
in the
his
back
last
of the
words.
truck. Yeah, that he loved us and he was gone.
After being interrogated, Williams was taken to a medical clinic for his bullet wounds, where a botched surgery was performed without pain medication. This happened as Washington McGee was held in a room with Brown, who was still fighting for his life.
I just told him I'm sorry because I asked him to come with me. And he was like, "It's okay, I'm your brother. I'm supposed to be there for you. I love you."
About an hour later, Brown was dead. During her captivity, the kidnappers also showed Washington Brown footage a bystander had taken of their kidnapping.
I just started crying. It's like I'm never going home.
The cartel members also tried to make the two survivors have sex with each other. They told CNN they refused, telling the gunman they were brother and sister and that she was pregnant. Mexican authorities have charged 6 men over the kidnapping, and the Attorney General's office of Tamaulipas has announced that 5 cartel members who were found with their hands tied together with belts near a pickup truck have also been charged. They were reportedly found with a note from the Gulf Cartel, which offered the suspects to authorities and apologized for their actions. Local officials have stated that the kidnapping appears to have been a case of mistaken identity and that the Americans may have been confused with a rival Haitian gang. The victims reportedly crossed the border for a cosmetic surgery appointment for Washington Brown, the other 3 traveling with her.